let's explore the second scenario, that's loan application, and see how Agentforce powered by MuleSoft and Salesforce simplifies this loan application by reducing delays, minimizing manual effort, and ensuring a customer satisfaction. So here the situation when a customer approaches the loan agent to apply for a loan. The agent collects the basic details and initiates the process. The customer expects a quick and hassle-free process. So there comes Agentforce. So how the process has been built? The process takes care of customer data collection and account, where the agent collects customer details and creates an account in Salesforce using MuleSoft capabilities. Then MuleSoft, using the MuleSoft flow, it checks the credit worthiness. That is done via an Experian call. MuleSoft internally calls an Experian to check the credit worthiness of the customer, which helps us to understand the eligibility for the loan processing. Once that is done, the customer receives an authorization consent via a MuleSoft, which is enabled via DocuSign process, and the customer digitally has to sign and return the document. So in document verification, the second part is background check. So for the background check, the agent asks the customer to just send his photo ID card, and that has been verified using an IDP flow, where the IDP tries to extract the details and matches with the identification of the customer and submits the customer data for background verification. Thus, the approval is done and the background has been verified and the process is completed, and we get an update in the loan status saying that the customer is loan application is being approved or rejected based on the situation. So I'm not going to explain you this high level again. It's a similar thing, but just we are changing the topic and instructions based on our use case of loan application. Earlier, I've already explained you how this agent works and how we are invoking or leveraging persistent memory and prompt engineer. The same process will continue for the topic loan application with the respective actions which I have mentioned and also the instructions. So now let's get into the live demo. Yeah. So now let's I'm planning to create a contact with Wills. So let's see whether we have any contact related to Wills, and I don't find any contact related to Wills. And I can also show you the loan status object, which is currently empty, because I wanted to show whether Wills status of loan approval is approved or rejected, whatever it is. And let's get into the agent builder, and here we can see a topic called loan application. And in this loan application, we have provided instructions based on the request from the customer about applying for a loan. It has been asked for, as informed, it would be asking the basic information. The agent would ask for the basic information and then do a creditworthiness check via Experian. So once this, these are the topics, and we have actions related to these topics. That is Agentforce credit score. This is the flow which checks on. I can show you the flow. This is the flow where we try to call the credit score API call, and we also further do all the condition checks of whether the credit score is valid based on the condition, then go for a DocuSign request and check the reasons for the reject. So all this has been implemented using this flow. And so now let's check in the demo about the loan process. So I would say I want to apply for a loan or easy thing. I'm not going to type everything. I just wanted to give basic informations. So it asks me, can you please provide me the basic details like first name, last name. I'm providing my email so that I get an email in my email ID, then the phone number and the loan amount. And I can also specify whether I want to go for a car loan. So once I provide these details, it's going to create a contact within the Salesforce, and it's created a contact and it said that your loan application has been created, and now please provide me the further details like its income, the occupation type and address. So we can check whether the contact has been created. So we can see Will Smith has been created with my email IDs and details. And then it's asking me for further details like income, whether I'm full-time, part-time, and my address details. So I would also like to provide the same. Let me provide my income and also the occupation type and the address. As I've already mentioned, it's for car loan. So once these details have been provided, so we are expecting it to do the further process. So it might take some time for that to process. It checks the income validation. So I can also show you in the Postman. So we can see that we have an Experian call with an endpoint credit score, which ensures this is the endpoint which verifies whether the credit score is valid. And then we have a DocuSign endpoint which sends the document for a consent document or for authorization. And we have an endpoint related to IDP which does the document extracting the document details using the intelligent document processing. So let's try to see. Okay, so once I've provided this, it said your credit score has been approved and you're eligible for a loan. We have sent a consent letter. Please sign it and send it to the email ID. So I will just make note of this email ID. And then with a copy of your photo ID attached. Once we receive your response, we'll proceed with the verification process and update you on our approval status. So we can see that we have received a consent letter. Let me go and sign the document for further process. I'll just continue. And I'm doing a signature. Yeah, so now that's done. I've sent the consent and I got a response that your consent letter has been received and the document has approved. So now they have asked me to reply to that email with my identification document, and they have provided the email ID for which I have to reply to. So NJC Agentforce, and then I'm going to provide, as the details I've provided is Will Smith, I'm going to provide the ID proof for Will Smith, and I'm going to send the email. So once this has been sent, we are expecting IDP process here. So I'll show you how the IDP just extracts the details. So let me select the same document, and I want to extract the address, the document, and further details. So I can just run this IDP process, and it can check the document and extract the details for me. So it has extracted the address, the document number, and the driving license, the name of the person, so which is needed for our background verification. So let's check. So this process, we are waiting for the further process for that IDP document to be invoked, and it has invoked, and we can see we got a message. We are pleased to inform you that your loan application has been successfully approved after the background verification. And we can also go and check that in our Salesforce contact object. Did I lose that? Okay. Yeah, and I would also like to show you all about the APIs which are being used within Agentforce, that is Experience, SAPI, and we are also using the IDP process. We are using the Agentforce loan processing and credit card process. And if you check, these have all the endpoints which I've shown you regarding to the credit score, document sign, so the loan processing. These details are being shown here. So I'm just trying to check the Salesforce. Okay, yeah, we have it here. So let me check the loan status. Yeah, and we could see the details has been created, and if you check, the loan status is approved. The contact is for Will Smith, the loan amount was 4,000, and the proof of document was driving license. So thus here we complete the loan processing, and as you see in this demo, we showcase how Agentforce integrated with MuleSoft APIs transforms the loan application process by making it faster, more efficient, and completely digital. So the key benefit is automating loan workflow with Experian credit checks and digital experience using the electronic consent and intelligent document processing, and also a great customer experience.